Alright, back at it again over here. Over there. We'll let the people know we are recording and going live on
Rock on.
all stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty cool thing though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like checking the hair out.
Yeah.
I noticed it was getting longer.
Dude, it's getting very long.
All right, ooh, flip that around. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's getting like super long, especially up here on the front.
All right, we are going live again. Check out the Facebook feed if you want, or we'll post it all up here in a little bit. All right.
Yeah, like so I call it my. I don't have no better word for it, but like I call it my swoop because it's like my swoop.
Swoopy floopy.
Yeah, so I mean that's like getting really long to the point where I can like pull it down over past my eyes if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it. Sometimes my hair can be a little unruly, but at the same time I miss having short hair.
Yeah.
You know, just waking up, not having to fool with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the it's low maintenance. But this right here, I gotta maintain it.
That's kind of funny. But yeah, because I noticed you had the hoodie on this morning, like you said, and that's what we were talking
The
about.
hair was like popping out the front.
Yeah, I was like, dude's hair's getting long over here. I mean, you tell us, has it really been that long since we recorded? And do you really want back in here that? Where's my book here? I guess so. Huh? Don't tear up too much stuff. Yep. Oh well, there you are. Not to be denied, huh? All right. So the dog has come back again. Not to be denied. He loves every last minute of it. Crazy dog. All right, man. With the dog. All right. So Sammy Henson, or not Sammy Henson, Sammy Henson's son's going over there. They had the Who's Number One,
Yeah.
actually at Carver this year instead of Snake Pit. What I thought was kind of cool. And apparently they had some recruits in over there. We kind of talked about. Wait, was Who's Number One where they did the Pat Downey and stuff?
Yeah.
In here? So we talked about all that before. Because we talked about Pat Downey and the whole mix of MMA and everything like that.
Pat
So-
Downey versus Nicky Rodriguez, and then you got like after that they talked about doing Pat Downey versus Gordon Ryan, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, A Trooper.
That guy is just all over you right now.
I know.
Huh?
I know.
So, alright, got the post out, let everybody know what we're doing, going live, recording. Stuff will be up to you guys here in a little bit. I guess, so we were also talking about this morning, had the, your flute showing from, that dog is going crazy. Alright, for those of you who just listen to audio, the youngest pooch is just all over Tyler right now. It's like he hadn't seen him in years, just all up in his lap, so. Is what it is. Our logo is a three-headed dog. We love dogs. If you don't like dogs,
You're a terrible person if you don't like. No, I'm kidding. That's
no. It's no, it's not. I'm okay with that. So
roll with it.
we're gonna roll with it. I mean, our logo is a three-headed dog.
If you hate dogs, you suck.
We both have pitties. I mean,
Yeah. I almost took mine for a run today, but I was like,
yeah.
I kind of went a little bit further than what I was expecting,
Yeah.
and
Pika's good for walks. She really doesn't like running. As
Well, see,
fit as she is and
yeah.
stuff like this, she would likes walks.
Nala loves to run.
And well, she likes to run in the backyard, but she doesn't
Yeah.
like going on the. I guess I call it the forced march or the forced run.
Yeah.
She likes to walk, but she doesn't like to run. She will pull up in front of you and stop,
See-
and turn your run
Yeah.
into a walk, which is good when you subconsciously, if I don't really want to run, you take her and she makes you stop.
Yeah, see, Nala on the other hand, she likes to run. Like for Halloween, we took her out with
Yeah.
my niece, and she pulls because she's big and strong. So she sits there and she wants to go. So what I do is I'll jog with her a little bit, get her to get some of the energy out.
Yeah,
Problem is though, is when she's done, she's done. And
does
it's
the
like-
stop in front of you?
Yeah, it's like she'll just stop, she'll sit, lay down, and then
Just wants to be carried.
yeah, and then
Like,
it's
no,
like
you're
if
too
I'm-
big to carry.
If I'm all the way over near McCracken, I'm not carrying her all the way back.
No. Yeah, so that's Pika's thing. That and Pika.
Actually, that might make me stronger. I might try that.
Yeah, and Pika is not a morning.
Neither is Nala. She sleeps in a lot. Like
She's
really,
like-
sleeps
she's
into about
like-
11.
She
12.
is like, feed me, let me go out. I might run and sprint a couple times around the backyard, but then I'm going to the couch,
Mhm.
and I am not going to get off this couch. Like, you got to leave. Maybe you'll forget about me and leave me on the couch, and I can just sleep here the rest of the day.
Mhm.
That's her thing.
Sounds just like that. She'll
Yeah.
wake up at like, when I mean like wake up, I mean like start being sociable and.
Just
But
just the tail and butt sticking out underneath the bed.
But yeah, it'll be like 11 o'clock before she's even like sociable with people. What are you doing under there,
It's
Trooper?
not just the social. She's just like, no, I'm gonna lay here. So like, trying to take her out for the morning, she'll like hit the brakes before she gets going. Like, especially now it's getting cooler.
Yeah.
She's like,
what are you doing?
No, she's like, not having it. Nope, we're staying inside. So, all right. So after like what, we've got 5 minutes in and we've had a lot of dog talk. Oh yeah.
Right in the jump.
Oh. Sniff, sniff. All right. Gear. That's the other thing we're talking about. Because you were running in your hoodie, and we were jokingly, it was like, it's hoodie and sweat season. Even though yesterday, isn't that crazy? Like yesterday was like legit, like
sweatshirt
hoodie and like sweats. We went out to Falls Park and did some stuff yesterday out in Greenville. And I was looking at the pictures of it, and I was like, each of the kids that had a hood, and everybody had their hoodies on. Like,
and then this morning, I run, and this was a morning run, mind you, like 7, 8 o'clock. I was wearing my hoodie, and it was chilly. Like, I did my jump rope, and I was like, all right, maybe it's just because I'm warming up. But no, towards the end of it, I was soaked.
Yeah, no, because yesterday morning was like tights and a long sleeve shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning I was like shorts and a long sleeve shirt. And I was like, at the beginning it was cool because we just stepped outside. But I was like, I probably could have gotten away with being cold for a little bit and going short sleeve and then warm up by the time we're done with the run and whatnot. You are not going up there. You are bad. Okay? No. Come here.
But no, and then there was like the other night where it felt like it was like 30 degrees.
It was cool. No, it was cool. It was supposed to have like frost or something later on.
That was actually, matter of fact, that was the night that I texted you when you sent me the link about G's gear.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's actually cold in November.
Yeah, it's actually
G's
cold.
Got a gear. I was like, hell's freezing over. Like,
yeah, no, he was joking, but it's like, I'm gonna blow Coach's mind. He said I sent him the schedule that you made up for me, which I'm gonna post later on too. So. I'm doing schedules. If people want one, hit me up, and I'll get you a price on them. Do you up a nice little schedule. Another free bonus tag, whichever. Yeah. But and then he said he did it, and then he set the store up. He says, "Come below loves mine." He's like, not gonna know what to do. He's like, what did you do in all this?
I sent it to Quasi. I guess thought I was doing. He's like, no, I didn't look at it. And then I showed it to him when we were watching the fights the other night, and he was him and Usher both were like. They were like, wow, like, Coach, he's finally, like, stepping up with the times. Like, he's got all this cool-looking gear, and I like the white one, the white polo.
Yeah, no,
the white polo Coach's
shirt.
shirt. I like that. I think I might try to put an order in for a few things on there, just to, one, to show support, and two, just because.
Yep, and then maybe I'll throw their gear thing in our bio stuff too when we send it all out, and then we'll put ours on there. We're doing the as we were just saying, got going back classic, going gray hoodie. McCracken logo on it, white long sleeve T-shirt with gold print on there, so it's kind of like gold standard. Yeah,
I like that.
Okay,
you could have put that on the back or on the sleeve, gold standard.
They have a gold standard.
Well, see, it was funny. So the way we did is when
and then joggers, yes,
yeah, and the joggers
because it's tucking season, and somebody was like, dude, for a minute, like I posted like a picture of tucking season. They were like. I thought you put like I was like, no, it's a T.
Depends on what kind of person you are.
It's a T on there.
But when we were talking about, it's funny how we came up, or how you came up with that shirt idea. He was showing me different, like, you were showing me the different designs you were doing.
Yeah, we were working through it.
Yeah, and I was like, here, what about this? And like you sent it to me, and you were like, hey, I accidentally did all gold. But I kind of like it, and I was like, no, I really like that.
Yeah, no, it was like, you were asking, like, what if we did this, and I was switching out the color, and, like, the gold popped up, and I was like, no, that looks good.
That looks better. Let's do that one.
And then you were like, yes, no, I really like it, so.
Yeah, I kind of dig it. Like you said, it's a gold standard.
Yeah, so gold standard, you guys need to cop some gear. I'll put the link up on for it. It will come to me, even if you're not local. I will ship it, unlike soap. Send me some soap, Jeremy. And... I wonder if I can get that in every episode. Send me some soap. So
it'll be like a running gag for like 3 years down the line.
And then like one day we'll get some soap. It'll be awesome.
It'll be like a giant box. Like, what is this? It's from Idaho.
Yeah.
From Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah. So we got some gear coming up. And then like we were talking about, it's season is here. It is the week of. We've had a couple days off from school. Tomorrow the high school starts off. We could have started tomorrow. I kind of was thinking about doing it. But just the lateness of it, I decided on Thursday because I also went and talked with Coach Fowler, and he was like, I think he's going to have like cuts every day. He's got a lot of people out, so I was like, so I'll give one more day, avoid the chaos of that gym because, we share that back gym, or not the back gym, but we share that gym, and it's just a little bit chaotic that first day. And that first day we'll also, before we can go back there, he sent me the emails, I got to check names.
So have you seen
names to, no, that's something I haven't seen the new wrestling, but names to physicals and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So Thursday will be what it is, Thursday. But no, that's the thing. I have not seen the new wrestling room.
I've been jonesing to see.
Went to a couple of the preseason practices with the high school, but those were at the old gym.
We had a lot of young guys on
which was good. You know, I mean, it was nice to be there and have some people in there. But yeah, part of me was hoping that it was going to be at the new high school because I really wanted to see it.
Yeah, me too. I think we might just call a practice one day.
That is a most definite yes. Yeah. I do believe so. We probably will have to do that. Maybe I've got these things I'm doing over at the high school. Like I've been in the high school for art stuff, and like I think I got one later. I don't remember what the date is on that. Well, anyway, so I got to miss school. It's professional development. I'm at the high school already, so I'm thinking about maybe one of those days just calling it. I'm already there. Just stay there and go find it. Be like, never mind, I can find it on my own. I'll just wander around till I find the gym.
Exactly. Like, we'll figure it out.
I found the art room, right? Well, it's because I went in the door where it was over there. But I'll find the rest of it, and I'll call you up and be like,
just come here. Just walk in the front door, and then you'll see it somewhere eventually. When you
just come find it. I won't even tell you where I'm at because I probably couldn't give you directions how to get there anyway by the time I got there. So
I haven't even seen the inside. I've seen like the inside from the outside, but not like the actual inside.
No, it's kind of interesting. The part that I was in is pretty nice. It's big. It's neat. But the art rooms are right there, and it's kind of funny because the art rooms went from where they are, where they're still going to be when it turns into McCracken. They're kind of like hidden away, and they're on a little separate hallway and everything else like that. And nobody ever really saw them. Now they're like the first set of classrooms, so like everybody walks by them. So
yeah, I remember it's kind of like they were tucked away.
Yeah,
because I had
on that back hallway. Even it's up front, but it's down a separate. Like they kind of put a separate hallway there. So they went from being tucked away there to full out like being the first classrooms you see as you walk in, which is kind of cool. Like at first I think they didn't like it because they were used to nobody seeing them and the teachers and whatnot, which I get. You kind of get used to being in your own little world doing your own thing. But now it's kind of like that thing. It's like it's good exposure. It's like it's good for the art program to be like up front, be the first rooms you see. Visitors come in, the first room they see is the art room, and it should be, I think, a room that is just showcased. If it's not the art rooms, it should be the wrestling room. Should be the first thing you see when you walk into a school.
Walk in and just mats.
Mats and art rooms, like mats and easels, right? So. Exactly.
You come in and they got like the bleach towel right there, so you gotta wipe
when you get off and go through. It's kind of like I posted a picture. No, I took a picture of it, snapped it. Probably post it later and might go with this stuff. Two of my favorite things. Like I had a cup of coffee like this morning. After I did my run, do my stretch and stuff. I was like, you know what? It's that season. I'm just gonna sit in here, stretch a little bit more, and drink my coffee in here. So I was like,
actually what I'm about to go do right now. Me and Nina, we're gonna go grab some coffee tonight.
Yeah.
Just something basic, like nothing crazy.
So I was like, coffee and wrestling mat. I was like, that's kind of put a tear to my eye there for a minute. And that's gonna be what, Saturday mornings? Coffee and wrestling mats.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
So it's kind of like one of those things. It's like, it is what it is. Like it should be coffee, wrestling mats, and art rooms.
As soon as the temperature gets down, like I start feeling a little like. Let's get on these mats now.
Oh man, I was like coffee. I was like, no, I feel that year round, man.
No, I always feel that year round.
Coffee,
oh my gosh,
coffee is like
when I messaged you the other day. I was at work and I got some. We went to that. I was at that Little River roasting place. And I got the new flavor they had. It was Cameroon, and I was like, all right,
I've
cool.
had
I like trying different types of coffee. And I remember I took that first sip, and I mean, I audibly was like. I was like, oh my god! I was like, it just hit the soul.
And see, that's what I like about good coffee is like you go have coffee like that, and like. And granted, I don't mind a little bit of creamer. I don't really do sugar, but I don't mind a little bit of creamer.
Yeah.
But I like getting coffee black when you have like the different ones like that, and you can distinctly taste the different coffee beans and stuff. And I mean,
as soon as it hit, though, I mean, I had to audibly like express my like happiness. I mean, it literally just kind of like wrapped up like it was like a
one of those nice hoodies that when you come order from us that you will have. So there you go.
Felt like a child with like polio put me in the full Nelson, like just the right amount of pressure, not too much, not too little.
Wow.
I'm kidding. That was messed up.
Where's Quasi when you say messed up things? Like I look back for him, like, and there's one of them right there. The things that Tyler says that Quasi.
You should have heard it when we were talking about the Conor McGregor thing.
Conor McGregor thing. All right, since we're already
punching the man.
Punching the man.
So we were talking about it, and I was messing with him. And we were talking about, some actions don't warrant like being hit, this and third. He's like, well, do you think the man who, He's like, if you say someone's whiskey's terrible, do you think that warrants getting it? I said, if you're talking about Proper 12, absolutely. I was like, he 100% deserved it. And Quasi thought I was being serious. He's like, I don't understand. Like, what?
Quasi's a trip. That's funny. Talking about wrestling stuff also, but finally kind of come back around to it. We were talking about not trying to figure out, we always have ideas and, plenty of things to talk about. But preseason wise, like, who do you think's still going to be good? And it kind of led into what I mentioned earlier too with our stuff. But like, let's go ahead and start there. What do you think? What are you looking forward to? Who are you looking forward to, team wise, individual wise? I mean, like,
So obviously,
what's getting you right now?
the Wolverines. No, so I actually saw Flo post something.
They have a team still?
Yeah.
I thought their whole team was Olympic redshirting for every other nation.
Just about everybody. We're not gonna. I mean, I think other than like Mason Paris, I think we won't.
I mean, their whole team is an Olympic redshirt, except not for this country.
Our whole team, we just took an Olympic redshirt all together. Like
For other countries,
we're sitting out.
Should you be allowed to do that? That's another question.
Ooh.
Should you be allowed to Olympic
different
redshirt if you're not redshirting for the United States of America? Since we
I-
are, well, I get it, but it's NCAA's and you all American, and it's for here.
Yeah, but then you're taking away an opportunity for another person. It's kind of like discriminating against one
because
country.
it's from some, yeah.
Yeah, you can be like, well, no, you can't do it because you're wrestling for Serbia.
Serbian. Yeah, it's,
not talking about the.
But so that I guess we'll just go ahead and link with that question because it was, I think, part of it was joking, but part of it was kind of legit.
Mm-hmm.
Should they do that? And then also, like, I still haven't figured out why the whole process that we have for selecting our Olympic team, is it really based off the timing because of when everything is, or like, why is it that like there's not some sort of, I mean, maybe I get it. Maybe it's because of NCAA's, and to truly want to be an NCAA champion, like
takes a
you
lot of work.
can't. It does, but you can't, I guess, wrestle freestyle and then expect to go really be a contender to win without working on stand-ups and escapes or riding from top when you're used to locking. I mean, can you truly train? I guess that's the question.
Kyle Snyder
Can-
did it.
Kyle Snyder, yes, but
I mean,
we got to be talking about bell curves. Though.
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say, he's the
freak.
exception, not the rule.
He's an exception, not the rule. But how many people that are title contenders or would be title contenders this year could have stayed a title contender while still training for the Olympics? Like, how much does that take an effect of
I think at that
locking hands,
Yeah.
learning to versus also riding time versus parterre defense and not getting turned and getting put back on your feet.
Yeah, because
Like-
then you got a whole different game plan. Especially like when you start
I think
including
with
the
different,
riding
like
time.
I think
Yeah.
with different, like with high school, maybe like high school rules might be a little bit different. You can do it, but I think it's the rule set of that riding time alone with compared to having. If there was no riding time, like I could see somebody be like, I'm just gonna work parterre defense and like stay down here and hang, and this person's not gonna tilt me for points, and it's good practice for them getting put back on their feet, knowing they're not gonna get put on their feet. But since there's a pull point involved, I think it changes up the landscape of how that happens. So, should we again now? I'm just full of questions right now.
Sure.
So, is that another reason to kill riding time?
Oh man,
And these are questions I didn't hit my man with earlier today, so we're kind of hitting you on the spot now.
yeah, no. So
That's where I am right now.
I've got a love
Kill
hate-
riding time, let him go parterre defense,
yeah.
and then we're going to the Olympics, and you still get to be a national
So
champ.
I've got a love-hate relationship with riding time, like because I like it because I feel like if you absolutely hammer someone on top, I feel like you should get
rewarded
You should
for
get
it.
slightly rewarded, but at that same time,
riding
does that really
to ride,
show?
riding, but that's
Yeah,
the whole
riding
problem.
to ride
riding
versus
to
riding
get
down.
riding. Yeah, riding to turn
Yeah.
is something else. I think. All right, I just solved both of our problems. All right, we're gonna go riding time. You should be allowed to get riding time, but just like this is meshing the styles though. Like you can accrue riding time and you can stay on top and continue to ride if you're actively turning.
If you're just
But
riding.
if you're not turning somebody, we're not going to hit you with stalling. We're going to put you up on your feet.
So kind of give it like I would say 10 seconds. Like if you're there for 10 seconds and you haven't attempted to turn, all right, standing back up.
yeah,
Maybe,
just like
maybe even less because
yeah,
that
just
10
kind of like
seconds is a lot.
freestyle. Like
Yeah.
we're not turning. We're back on our feet.
Yeah,
But
which I
you've
love
accrued.
that. I love that.
You've accrued some time. You got 10 seconds. Oh wait a minute, we got a tilt coming. We're going to let this go, and you can continue your riding time. So then we kind of get the best of both worlds of freestyle and riding time collegiately.
Well, see, so like I said, the love or hate relationship I have with that riding time is, like I said, if you're hammering someone on top, I feel like there should be some sort of reward. But on that same token,
too many
I don't
people have
think
gamed
that-
the system and not ridden to turn.
yeah. And then you have some guys like it's kind of like jiu-jitsu, and that's why I don't like the IBJJF system. Like I hate, I don't hate to say it, I just completely dislike it.
Mm-hmm.
They have the point system, and people think, well, what's close to wrestling? No, it's because one, stalling's allowed, so it makes it difficult. If someone takes you down and holds you down for 6 minutes, I don't think you have won. I think the goal, if your goal is to submit someone, I feel like it shouldn't end until that happens.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that because I feel wrestling's
I know.
a different animal because I don't.
They
feel
are a
like-
different animal, and that whole stalling system of how
But
that
yeah.
works is like it's.
Yeah,
it's
and I'm
just
saying,
different.
but that's kind of like my connection to the two. It's like I feel like if you're just on top of somebody and you're not really doing much, like if you haven't scored tilts or you haven't really been breaking them down, if you're just riding them, I don't feel like you're beating them. I feel like you're just riding them. That's
Yeah.
what you're doing. You have to have good hip control.
Yeah,
You're not,
no.
if you're not
Oh, for
working,
sure.
you're not winning. I mean,
You're not working to score points. You're not
Yeah.
working to win. You're just riding for the sake of riding.
I mean that's what I was saying. It's like if you're not working, you're not winning. In my opinion, I feel like if you're
no,
just-
I like that. Yeah, you
And
gotta be
that-
working to win when you're in position. That's
we
what
need to say that this year to our guys. If you're
Yeah.
not working, you're not winning.
Yeah, no, I mean
Like,
it is
that's
kind
it.
of the truth
Yeah,
though too, right?
because we've had people up there not really work. If you're
So-
working, if you're not working off bottom, you're not gonna
Yeah.
win.
And that's the other thing. I'm kind of excited to see how many we get come out. I hadn't seen
I
like a
could
big. I haven't seen a big
Yeah.
number. That's what I'm saying is I haven't seen like a big number. I'm not really concerned with numbers. I'm just really quality.
I would be. I don't care if we have one person, 2 persons, or 52
Six,
people.
yeah.
Like
I mean,
I
but
would
we're really
love
looking
it.
at quality this year. So
Yeah.
gold, like I said, gold standard
Gold
is what we're
standard.
looking at this year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just.
I like how we just came up with that today too.
Yeah,
Just
no.
we're looking for the.
We've
gold
come up with
standard.
a lot of stuff just like right off the cuff.
Yeah.
Like if you're not working, you're not winning. I'm sure someone's probably said that before.
Well, yeah, nothing's ever like new. So,
Yeah.
but all right. So, who are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay, yeah. So now that we got that out of the way, oddly enough,
Okay, well, you're gonna wait a
Hey,
minute.
Pika.
Mommy's gonna be home in a sec.
hey Pika.
And we're recording. All right. So,
So,
who are
yeah.
you looking for?
Funnily enough, he's actually wearing a shirt that one of the teams I'm looking for. Iowa's won, but Missouri.
Missouri
I've
just
been-
lost a duel to Virginia Tech,
Yeah,
Which is gonna be
Virginia
another
Tech's a
thing.
good team. Though.
which is another one I was gonna say with Virginia Tech with like looking at
Well,
stuff.
North Carolina.
You, yes, sir. Okay, last one, and then you no more interrupting. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait till I get done with this, then we're gonna come take a look at that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But
But
yeah, North Carolina's another ACC team that I'm thinking. Like you got
ACC has been
Austin
doing-
O'Connor
Mhm.
from he's 140, 150, I think. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
right. That.
Yeah,
that
he's the
range.
number one. He's the number one ranked in that weight. So it can't be 149.
They said I was trying to look up who it was, but there was a number one that lost this weekend, like opening weekend too, like apparently already.
Yeah.
So I've got to look up to see who it was, but man, I mean, what a great start! Not a great start that he lost whoever the number one.
But
was
not
at.
an exciting
But
start.
like
yeah.
the fact that there's already upsets going on,
Yeah.
like I don't want to say good for anybody to have lost that it was number one,
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are great, but like no, great for like you said that it's
Mhm.
already an exciting season.
So yeah,
Um,
if I would have to say, if we're going team wise, I
Okay.
would say Iowa,
Yes.
Missouri, UNC, and I'd stop with just those 3. I don't because I could go on, but like those
Yeah, we
would be
could
my
go.
top 3.
Yeah, I would say I wanted to see obviously Iowa. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
Iowa because they're the one. All right, 2 things for Iowa. The reason why I say Iowa.
Gavin
One. Okay, maybe 3. All right, so Gavin Teasdale.
That's one I wanna
want to
see
see.
this
I want
year.
to see him wrestle.
That's
okay?
yeah.
I wanna
That's
see
one
him
that was,
wrestle in college.
that was one of the people I
Um,
was going to talk about.
Yeah. They're not Olympic redshirting anybody.
Nope.
Okay, so they're making that push for it.
Yeah.
They're still my pick. I'm gonna go and roll with that right
Oh,
now.
I've 100% conceded.
Still my
that
pick.
now.
And 2. Did you see their team picture?
No.
I need to find it. Their team picture. You have Spencer Lee holding a hawk in front of an American flag. Like
That
it
is
looks
the
like
most-
an eagle. It's like the most like patriotic thing
Yeah.
for it not being. Maybe it was an eagle. I don't know, but it was just like a thing of beauty. I was like, he is holding a bird of prey.
Yeah.
And Hawkeyes.
Sorry, the dogs are.
Yeah. So
Playing
he's
with-
holding a bird of prey in his hand, and it's just amazing. All right, you two, quit getting out of here. Go play and chew on each other out there. All right. But that picture alone, I was just like, oh.
It's awesome.
It reminds me kind of like 80s, 90s ish. You
Yeah.
know, like if they had cowboy hats on, and so like that Garth Brooks picture with Ben Barmer, the Brands brothers, like that Olympic one where he was
Yeah.
there. It just kind of reminded me of that era.
Did you ever?
So-
There was a guy who played Clemson football. I forget his name. I think he's one of the linebackers. The way he committed, he did one of those commitment videos,
Oh yeah.
and the way his commitment video goes was just him in the woods. And he's wearing like these jean shorts, which was kind of weird. But he was shirtless and all this stuff. He's chopping wood. He's like chopping trees and stuff like that. And then he looks at the camera. He's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I committed to Clemson," and then just goes back to chopping wood. And I'm just like, I love it. Like
That
it's
is
so
super-
simple but so effective.
Yeah.
And but yeah, no, I mean,
Oh, there it is. Yep. Holding a hawk. Like, isn't that the best?
I
Like,
think I did see that. I think I did see it because I do
It's
follow
just-
Spencer Lee. So,
that is. It was just too much. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness.
but no, yeah. So I've switched my tune about who I've got winning next year or well, this year now.
Really now?
Yeah. So I think initially I was thinking maybe Okie State.
Okie State looks tough. Yes.
That they look very tough, but then with Fix is going to be taking the Olympic redshirt. I just think Iowa, like you said, not redshirting anybody. It just and then from top to bottom they just got like hammers. You got Marinelli still there. You got Lee there. You're gonna have Gavin Teasdale. I'm sure he'll get in the lineup at some point. You got DeSanto, who is obviously the greatest thing to ever walk the face of the earth according to Flow Wrestling.
Devin really likes DeSanto though too.
I mean, I like
I like him
DeSanto,
too.
but I mean, I don't like him as much as Flo likes him.
That's true. That
I don't
is
think
true.
anyone likes DeSanto
As much as
Flo
Flo
does.
likes him. But yeah. All right. So Iowa was one of my teams, and there was a couple of ACC teams, but one that I was looking forward to seeing was Rutgers.
Rutgers,
Without Ashnault, without
or maybe it was
Sirianno,
Yeah.
I think they just the team just intrigues me right now. Like coming off of what they did, continuing that
Kind of
momentum.
losing their top two
They're two
guys.
guys, but still there's a buzz about them and like the
Mm-hmm.
talk and everything else. They still seem like a team that's gonna be a team that's doing things. There was one other team that very
There's a lot of screaming up there.
yeah. I'm gonna go deal with Henry here in a second. But who is the other team that there was another team that I was very interested in. That was kind of like a Rutgers team. Oh, Princeton.
Princeton, yeah.
Their
Certainly,
schedule is
yeah.
just so tough. Like,
Yeah.
and who they face. Like,
And they've got
I-
nothing but killers on there.
They've got like solid hammers, and it's just a team that I want to follow. Like I
Yeah.
want to follow this schedule. I want to follow this toughness that is their schedule
Yeah.
and what they are. And I just want man, talk about a team that doesn't back down from anybody, who is going after hammers
Mhm.
and like just going out there. So, which kind of schedule talk? Which I'm gonna go deal with this. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you hit on it. What do you think about Dabo talking about like everybody criticizing Clemson's schedule?
I mean, I've got interesting takes on it. I guess. I mean, objectively, we are playing a weak schedule this year. There's no denying that as far as Clemson football goes. So does Alabama, though. I mean, if we look at if you look at like the statistics as far as like the win-loss records of the teams Alabama are playing and like where they're ranked at, and like or as far as like all of college football, Alabama is not playing any more.
Difficult teams in there?
No, they're playing this similar schedule as Clemson. They're playing cupcakes right now, and I don't dislike it, though. I don't feel Clemson needs to be dropped as far as they did in the rankings because it's like we're number one. We have 1 year where we have a weak schedule. I mean, the years in the past we've always had tough schedules.
Yeah.
I mean, having one off year, I don't think that should warrant us dropping all the way to 4 and maybe even being in question for not making the playoffs. But at the same time, when you have teams who are playing top contenders and still winning, like
Who does their schedules? Like, who figures these things out? Do you even know? Like, who
No.
does? Like, you would think that, and then we'll go back to wrestling talk.
Yeah.
You would think that people, any top program that wants to stay up there, would be like,
Give me everybody.
we need to play.
This may
this
shock
game.
you.
but whatever.
I have, and there's no way you know, but I've actually been kind of tired of the whole football schedule debate because you have all these coaches like
oh yeah, the coaches polls and everything else.
not
so-
the coaches poll, but I mean like the couch coaches and stuff, and like all these couch analysis, like my
Yeah.
brother,
Oh god.
who think they know everything about football, and it's like, look, I'm tired of hearing about it. When it gets down to the playoffs is when it really matters. If Clemson goes in at 4, we go in at 4. Guess what? That's why you have a playoff system to show
Yeah,
who the true
yeah.
number one is. It will get settled.
Although
I
college football
promise.
should be a little more of a pro football schedule, like the 49ers killing it.
Oh my God, y'all are destroying
Look,
everybody.
even though they hadn't had their bye week yet, technically speaking, we are the best team in the NFL right now.
I don't even think there's technically two. I think y'all are. I don't think other than I think maybe Green Bay, who's at 7-2. There's no one.
Yeah,
Really
but the
close.
Patriots were undefeated until this last weekend. I'm just saying,
Were
like, they were. We were the sole two teams left, the Patriots and the 49ers. Patriots lost to Baltimore, and like what I was saying, so I think we're like 7-0,
Yeah.
and they're like 7-1 or
How
8-1,
about
whichever.
Detroit?
So
Detroit's been playing so good, and then they just find a way to lose
every
game.
time. Yeah, right at
We're
the end.
2-5 right now, but it's like
Very
we
easily
should have
could be
beat Green
5-2.
Bay. Yeah, we should have beat Green Bay.
Very easily could be 5-2.
I hate to blame referees.
That was
but
that Monday night game that you were
Yes.
ranting about, right?
I hate blaming referees, and I never feel like you should. If it's like you shouldn't leave it in the referee's hands, yada yada. But there was five key plays in that game
I saw,
that
like,
put Green Bay
into
basically into the winning positions, and like. So yes, I do 100% blame the referees there. And
We play Green Bay later on.
Green Bay, they're good.
They're scheduled. Yeah, that's what
They
I'm saying.
find ways to win. Let me put it that way. They find ways to win.
They do.
They're good like that, but they're not. They didn't like when I saw them. I wasn't that impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Aaron Rodgers, who's a good quarterback, obviously.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
decent running backs.
Mhm.
I'll tell you who's really starting to surprise me is
That black cat on Monday Night Football, apparently.
that agility though. No, I
I didn't see any of that. I only saw the memes.
Oh no, I was watching it. Like I just happened to be watching the game. I was like, this isn't happening. Like
There's a
like
cat on the field.
There was like a 5-minute break in the action just to get this cat off the field. I'm like, this is hilarious. And I was like, this is pure ratings. But no, Hunter
Who
Renfrow.
brought the cat and let him
Oh,
loose?
I have no idea. That had to be the worst omen for both teams playing. Like if I would have looked up, like, all right, we're gonna just go ahead and cancel the game.
Yeah,
I don't like the energy coming from this right now. Like, I just heard a mirror break in the distance, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
too
not
funny.
feeling it. I'm sure someone dropped salt. So, but no, I mean Hunter Renfrow for Oakland's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Clemson's
no,
got-
he's doing. Clemson's guys been
he had
doing
the
well.
winning touchdown the other game. And then
Yeah.
he, like had a huge run.
Somebody else
or
was
a
saying,
huge
like,
catch.
believe it or not, like they were like Oakland will make a playoff run or something like that. You know,
I don't believe
Yeah.
that, but yeah.
I don't know. Like that's the crazy. That's one of the things I do love about NFL football. Is like if all you have to do is make it into be a wild
Yeah.
card and make it in, and their playoff system is so exciting to me.
I do because
But-
you have multiple games. You
Yeah,
don't have
like-
just 4. You
yeah.
actually have like
And like,
probably
yeah,
close
if
to,
you
like,
can
8.
make a run, if you do that wild card, like there's teams that have made
Yeah.
that run, you know, and it's so exciting because it's a fresh slate and there's so many. But
Because you have North, Central, South divisions in each of the AFC, NFC, and then you
there's
have
4 divisions in each one. Yeah, there's
There's
there's West, North, South, and East.
and then I think you have like one playoff or one wild card or
One
two
wild-
wild cards.
yeah,
one or
for
two
e-
wild,
yeah,
for
for
each
each
side.
one,
And then,
yeah.
But
So,
yeah,
but it's awesome.
but yeah. So enough about football. Back to
All right,
wrestling.
so Gavin Teasdale's one that you were interested in. Who
Yeah.
else are you interested in watching this year?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I want to see what Gable Steveson does coming off last year. You know, with all that hype, and then I hate to say, I don't want to say, I mean, because he lived up to the hype, but
He did.
not performing in the
At
big
the
matches.
end, and then the stuff that
So-
happened this summer that I think whatever happened was dropped or like
Yeah.
it all of a sudden disappeared.
Yeah.
But like, how much does that mentally play coming
Yeah.
into a
So,
fresh season?
I want to see that. So, and then the last one that I really want to see this year, well, I'm gonna say technically too, so I'm cheating here. Austin O'Connor. That's when I was, UNC guy. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do, but also Kyle Cannell. I'm excited to see what he does with Penn State.
Yeah, no. That's a good one. Like
Yeah.
I want to see where he lands. What
I mean,
he
you
does.
think about that. That's gonna be a crazy combo.
Mhm.
You got Kyle Cannell and Kazar,
Yeah. So.
and then maybe Shakur Rasheed under that too. So
Jeez,
that's
yeah.
gonna
So
be-
Penn State's still going to be in the mix, even though I do have Iowa picked at this moment in time. Penn State's still going to be tough. Speaking of Penn State, one of the guys like that I've always enjoyed watching, even though like I don't pick him
Yeah.
because like I'm going to steal your thing of picking two is Mark Hall. Like I want to see Mark Hall come wrestle this year. Like for whatever reason,
Yeah.
I feel like excited to watch Mark Hall wrestle. But then Valencia, are they going to be at the same weight, or are they split at different weights this year? Like, yeah. So Hall and Valencia are two
Yeah.
that I'm excited about watching
Yeah.
again this year. But they're not really like crazy picks to watch because they're both.
I mean, they're both good. They're both established.
But like Hall kind of got lost in the mix of things with what Penn State had last year with Bo Nickel and everybody else.
I
You
wouldn't
know,
say he got lost in the
Not
mix.
lost, but
I mean, he's still a top guy. I think it's just that the two focus was on
Nolf and Nickel.
Bo. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to see Hall come out this year and see what he does. Of course, Valencia's from
because you're
Washington.
going to go from Mark Hall to Shakur Rasheed to Kyle Cannell to Anthony Cassar. That's going to be gauntlet. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have those upper weights, it's going to be tough to beat them.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then, so on the flip side, I'm excited for Iowa with Gavin Teasdale.
Yeah,
Like, where's he? I want to know. I want to see where he fits in because you got Spencer Lee, Teasdale, and DeSanto.
Yeah.
I want to know what order they're going to go in. I mean, I'm pretty sure not DeSanto, but
Yeah.
Lee's going to be 25. But like, who goes 33? Who goes 41? What's that run going to look like? And then
you got Marinelli still.
Marinelli's still another one. And you know who I really like? Who, as far as the weight, I guess depending on where he goes.
Are you talking about, is he an Iowa guy or is he just in the NCAA? Because I think I may know where you're going.
NCAA. I'm going all the way back to
Seth
Oklahoma.
Gross.
Okay, yeah, Seth Gross. Yes.
Yeah.
Seth Gross is so far might be my pick for 33. But I want to see what Piccinini does this year.
Pitch? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see like him finally being a senior and him being in the mix, him having beat these guys.
Yeah, he's beating top guys.
You know, including Spencer Lee. You know, like that was some of the best fired up John Smith I've seen. What does he do this year? Like, where does it all? You know, like I'm excited to watch him wrestle. Fun cat to wrestle. So those are the guys that I'm looking forward to watch wrestle this year. You know, the teams that we wanted to see. It's going to be an exciting year. Looking forward to it all. You know, we're about to kick off season, so we're just going to probably pick a day or a night or just record.
I still owe you wings, so we might, after the first night, I might just say, let's go to Wild Wings or something.
We'll get something figured out. We'll do all
that. Or we can do it like the next few weeks or after one of the matches or something. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I still owe you wings. This is like the longest we've gone with not paying back the wing bet.
Yeah, we might just have to eat in front of y'all, just wings, because I like those.
Get them, just like some TNT. Just put them right there.
So, speaking of food and whatnot, I'm about to go up and I'm going to start getting some dinner going for the munchkins over here.
Hot sauce, by the way?
Okay.
Speaking of which,
like
hot wing sauce. Yeah. So, at Buffalo Wild Wings, they have this limited time only, the BMF sauce. I think it's absolutely horrid that they did this just because of the fight.
Okay, I was going to ask, was that
just for that? Just because of that. And
hotter than Braveheart's?
I'll be honest, I had this, and at one point I thought my throat was like, I thought I couldn't breathe for a second. Like, it felt like my throat closed up. But it was really good. Yeah, it was like really good. Like me, Usher, and Quasi, we asked to try it, and like, you know, we dipped our finger and put it in. I was like, ooh, like it hits you. But the problem is that then it like lingers on the back of your tongue, so it doesn't go away. But it was good. Like it's not like, so you know how I would even say, I hate to say it, but like Braveheart wings, they're hot, but they're kind of like, they don't really taste good.
I actually like those because they have like different peppers. Like they got a bunch.
So
of
these
peppers.
have like they've got habanero, I think ghost pepper, and then they got like a few other things to kind of like sweeten it. But no, it's like really, to me, I wasn't a fan of Braveheart.
I like the Braveheart because I like hot, but I don't like just straight like.
Just burn you hot.
I don't like burn you hot, and I'm not like a big like. I mean, I like Tabasco sauce, but I don't like Tabasco hot, where the only taste is just Tabasco. You know, like that's just hot. Like I like the taste of Tabasco, but it should have a Tabasco heat to it, which is hot, but not like blazingly. Yeah. But when some of these places just do like overly hot wings, and it's just a Tabasco flavor, and I'm like, you just burn me with Tabasco. Like that's not that fun to me. Yeah, like I want to taste the other peppers that.
But no, this when you taste it, it's really good. Like to the point where like. Even though it was painful to keep doing, you know, I was dipping fries in there.
It sounds like
it was really good. So yeah,
so we got to find out when that ends, so we can make sure we kind of hit that up because that sounds like the deal.
Matter of fact, we could do that. We could do that as like the wing bag, like order a bunch of wings and order the BMF, and maybe we can do that as like a punishment. One time, like have to eat 6 wings. They have to sit nothing. You have to let it sit. Yeah,
That's tough.
It's tough. It's like a punishment, but it's also a reward. It's like you get wings, but
we should record it.
Yeah, exactly. Put it up there, but like punishment.
All right, guys. On that note, we're gonna end this, and think about that. Watching
prediction punishment. That's what it could be called.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who's gonna end up eating them?
Probably both.
Both of us. Yeah, there we both will. All right. See you again.